you doing here?
I don't know. It's like 4 years just disappeared, and here I am again.
Oh, and you don't look any different.
Yes, I do.
No,
you don't.
But Elliott is here co-hosting with us all month long.
Just for a month, but it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes,
We're going to have a whole lot of fun. Faith, we've got a lot happening on KSEE Sunrise this morning.
Yes, we do. As a matter of fact, why don't we check in with Pamela right now and see what you have. What's trending, Pamela?
There is a lot of Super Bowl talk this morning, Faith. I can tell you people are talking about the big halftime show with Madonna. Perhaps you saw it. They're also talking about a certain person that made a certain gesture, and we're going to talk more about that this morning. But it actually broke a Twitter record during the halftime show, and we're going to be talking about that. People are talking about the big game, the commercials, a lot going on this morning to talk about. Back to you guys.
Great, thanks.
All right, Pamela, thank you. And Matt now is live at Batter Up Pancakes this morning. We have more from him. Good morning.
Good morning, Matt.
Well, good morning, Faith. Bud, welcome back. Let me be the first to raise a cup of coffee to you and say welcome to the dark and early hours. And good morning to everybody. This starts a whole month-long series. We're going to invite you to join us for coffee. We're at Batter Up Pancakes here at Cedar and Knees, having a cup of joe, letting you know what your weather was this morning. So let's get right to it. Current temperature on the outside, a little bit of cloud cover around. Temperatures generally in the mid-40s, 44 right now, Fresno and Clovis. Temperatures around the valley a little chilly. Yeah, that's not a typo. Look at Yosemite. Temperatures in the teens, warming into the lower 20s. Today will be one of those transition days where you'll see clouds build in throughout the day. And believe it or not, Bud, you should be here more often because you're here one day and there's rain tomorrow. We'll talk more about that, folks, and more from Batter Up. Don't go away, guys. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Matt, thanks.
All these ping-ponging all over the place. This is kind of interesting.
Well, I know. I'm already confused. We're bouncing off the walls, and I already was. We don't need to.
Well, you know who you haven't met yet? Chasta.
Chasta.
Chasta is doing our traffic for us this morning. Good morning, Chasta.
Good morning.
Hey there. Good morning, Faith, and welcome back, Bud. Nice to have you. And yes, it is Monday morning, and as usual, it's a little bit harder to get people out and about. There's nothing going on so far for this Monday, and it'll probably be, I'm hoping, even a little bit more quiet since the Super Bowl was yesterday, or the Madonna concert it was for me. Yeah, things are looking really good in the Fresno area. As you can see, a clear map. That's the way we like it. And in the South Valley, no problems either. It is looking good so far for your Monday morning. Faith and Bud, back to you.
Right, Chasta, thanks. And topping our news this morning, 3 families are without a place to live after an overnight fire. The fire broke out about 1:30 this morning at a triplex near Maple and Belmont.
Fire officials say the fire caused a lot of damage to all 3 units. 14 people had to find another place to stay. The Red Cross assisted 2 of the families. The other family was helped by relatives. Investigators say the fire started in the laundry room.
Officials say an investigation into a fatal plane crash in northwest Fresno could take weeks to complete. The crash happened yesterday afternoon at Garfield and Barstow. Officials say the plane struck power lines. As it was going down, it wound up in a canal bank. The pilot was the only person on board and did not survive. The National Transportation Safety Board is investigating the crash this morning.
Police in Livingston are investigating a fatal shooting. Officers say 2 men were listening to music in a shed behind a house on Swan Street yesterday morning when someone knocked on the door. Gunmen opened fire when the men opened the door. No one has been arrested.
A hearing is scheduled over Arizona shooter Jared Loughner today. It's to look at what's happening later today. Prison doctors say they need more time to make him mentally fit to stand trial. The judge stated he'd review Loughner's confinement in a Missouri prison facility. He's accused of opening fire outside a grocery store last year, in fact, a year ago this time. 6 people were killed, 13 others were wounded, including former Congresswoman Gabrielle Giffords. Loughner will not be present at today's hearing. A jury selection is set to begin today in the case against a former lacrosse player from the University of Virginia. He's accused of killing his on-again, off-again girlfriend, Yardley Love, in May of 2010. Jury selection expected to take 2 full days.
The focus of the GOP presidential race is on Colorado, Minnesota, and Missouri, which hold contests tomorrow. Mitt Romney claimed a big win over the weekend in the Nevada caucuses. To date, Romney has 77 delegates. He needs 1,067 more for the nomination. Newt Gingrich and Ron Paul are hoping to rack up enough delegates to give Romney a fight. Rick Santorum finished 4th in Nevada.
Serious clashes continue in Egypt 5 days after a deadly soccer riot left 74 people dead. Since Wednesday's riot, at least 12 more people have been killed. This morning, protesters were seen pelting rocks at police in Cairo. Police responded with tear gas. So far, no sign that the violence in Egypt is slowing down.
Some U.S. servicemen in Afghanistan took time out for some Super Bowl fun. They watched the big game from Camp Dwyer. This Marine unit is based in Camp Pendleton.
Once again, controversy is surrounding the Super Bowl halftime show, and that's what we love around here. We love controversy, and we love the Super Bowl, and we love controversy about the Super Bowl.
Yes, we do. It was not a wardrobe malfunction, though, this time.
It was
it was a middle finger, Bud.
Oh.
It was a middle finger that was causing all the commotion.
Gee, I must have missed that.
Singer MIA made the gesture during her performance. I absolutely did not see it. I missed this one.
You know, I was watching for that, and I still didn't see it.
You were watching for a wardrobe malfunction. You weren't looking for the finger.
Actually, I took 31 minutes off to go do some other stuff and came back for the second half.
And then there was all this controversy. Well, it happened, and both NBC and the NFL now are apologizing to viewers. You know what I think?
What do you think?
I think they were a little miffed that there wasn't a wardrobe malfunction.
That's right.
So they're trying to make something out of nothing.
Sure. Well, wouldn't you? I mean, you got to have some controversy on the halftime show. So there you go. KSEE Sunrise time is about, what time is it, Faith? I don't know.
I think it's 5:06.
Okay, it's 5:06.
They moved the clock since you've been here last.
They did. I was looking for Let me just check. That's about 5:06.
Yes. All right. Still to come, Matt brings us weather from out and about. He is at Batter Up Pancakes this morning. Ooh, don't those look good? Guaranteed to be a home run.
To get answers, here's some